In questo episodio di Dove cazzo è Nick? Nick si trova a due città allo stesso tempo. A Milano Nick rischia la morte solo per il nostro divertimento. Ed a Modena Nick compra una Ferrari. Ma prima di cominciare voglio mostrarvi l'impalcatura più bella del mondo. Basta, andiamo! Giving you an honest view of the scaffolding and construction that's going on here. One more time, you thought I was gonna... I am. Irritic. Don't wait for rain. Be irritated anytime. I'm in Modena, which you might know as Modena or something similar. Famously home of Pavarotti and Ferrari, and of course the first thing I did was eat myself into a food coma. I ordered butterflies cooked in lambrusco. I was really hoping and really thinking it would be actual butterflies, you know, the things that fly, but it was just butterfly pasta. So Amelie is in the market for a handbag. First we're gonna go here. Then we're gonna go here.
Are you gonna pay for it?
Definitely not. Then we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go here. How much does an average handbag cost at these places, you think?
I have no idea.
I think probably at least 10,000 euros. If you want a good one, you probably have to hand over 30.
At the very least.
At the very least. It'll have diamonds.
Really?
Yeah. All right, that's enough. Actually, just an addendum regarding that bull. I was told by my friend's father that the bull represents Turin. Back in the day, Turin was the capital of Italy, which means that this area, Milan, was actually controlled or governed by Turin. The Milanese did not like this, and thus began the tradition of putting your heel on the bull's testicles and spinning around. It's actually quite impressive how deep the depression is of the bull's nuts. These floors are hard, and if you stand with your heel on the bull's balls, on its nuts, and you spin around 360 degrees, you will have good luck for a year. If you mess it up, you'll have bad luck for a year.
So
I'm gonna let you be the judge of whether I made it or failed.
the actual time frame, I'm not quite sure of, but yeah, well let's go with the year for now. But it is true about the fact that swirling on the bull's balls will bring you luck or bad luck if you can't make it.
Proven. This shoe feels shoe actually feels very grippy as well. I feel
Come on, you can't get bad luck. I'm rolling. No.
As much as I'd love to tell you cultural and historic things about Modena, instead I'm taking you to see some car porn at the Ferrari Museum. Let's hope it's worth a visit. Remember kids, if you want to get good at jazz, buy a Ferrari.
Per motivi di copyright non posso permettervi di ascoltare l'audio originale. Ma non preoccupatevi, ho trovato una soluzione.
So that was part one of the museum. I hope you liked it. I showed you a bunch of cars and then a promotional video about the history of Ferrari, culminating in images of Ferrari winning Formula One Grand Prix, the soundtrack of Pavarotti, another guy from Modena, singing Nessun Dorma, of course. Classic. The whole thing is curated to make you want a Ferrari, like desperately, right? Part two, which I'm about to show you, is a special display of cars that were privately developed as one-off Ferrari models for this guy Gianni Agnelli, who was a prominent businessman. I think he was the boss of Fiat Motor Company and billionaire that was a big fan of Ferrari cars and developed his own Ferraris with Enzo Ferrari. Don't ask me to explain why, but Agnelli is credited with providing behind-the-scenes leadership and diplomacy that helped lure Michael Schumacher to Ferrari in the first place and contribute to the success, the outrageous success of winning 11 consecutive world championships. Cool, 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 cool. It is quite beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, it is, yes.
Yeah.
Be part of this.
I was talking to you.
Sorry. I thought
Ce
you
l'hai
were
una
talking to
sigaretta?
the